What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Living the Nine Story Time. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Natalie.
Hope everybody is feeling great today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Get the show started here with our table talk. It is February, so that means it is African American or Black History Month. I feel Black history should be celebrated every day, but at least we have a month where we can highlight the accomplishments of our history. So, that being said, I have two athletes here that I'd like to highlight, and I want you, for your table talk, pick your favorite African American and Black athlete that you like. For me, being a golfer, Tiger Woods obviously has to be up there. He's done a lot, not just for the game of golf, but for young students as well, whether it's STEM education in his academy out there on the West Coast in Cali. And my second person, Simone Biles, the GOAT, U.S. gymnast. She's just fantastic, breaking records, setting records, and she still has another Olympics to go. So I'm excited to see what all she can do.
Oh yeah, next year will be really fun, especially with them being put off a year. I think they're really building up the energy to just come after it, and it'll be even better.
Definitely.
Mine, personally, I would say is Jesse Owens.
Nice.
Growing up, running track, well, I wasn't a runner, I was a jumper, but jumping track sounds weird. Being on the track team growing up in the state of Ohio, Jesse Owens was who you wanted to be. He was the top, the best of the best. Everything that you were striving towards was what he was doing. And of course, in high school, you wanted to run in the state track meet, which was at Jesse Owens Stadium. So he was always just this kind of icon that you were working towards to be. Now, I was never anything close to what he did because he was also an Olympian. But it was something that kind of gave you hope to work harder and to be a better version of yourself. So he was always someone I always looked up to.
Yeah, I think he still has records.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure college, but even in the USA Gymnastics as well. You know, he's definitely one of the GOATs out there. All right, so create the conversation at your family table. Our core value for the day: sportsmanship, sportspersonship, however you want to say it, playing by the rules and acting nice to others, whether you are winning or losing. So I got a fun story here of sportsmanship. There's a young lady by the name of Sarah Fuller. She actually played on the football team for Vanderbilt. She is the first woman to play in a Power 5 collegiate football game. She's her kicker. And she did a kickoff in one game. Then the next game she came in, made 2 extra points, which was really cool. And the part of sportsmanship that comes in at the very end of the game, they were playing against Tennessee. The Tennessee players came up and congratulated her for her accomplishments. And I just thought that was really cool. We're going to throw in a clip so you can check it out for yourself.
Yeah, it's an awesome story. I mean, she was picked from the Vanderbilt soccer team because the football team's kicker, I don't know if he was injured and ineligible. For some reason, he could not play. They needed someone quick. They went to the best of the best that they had in the school, and she delivered. So I think that's really cool. She's still getting recognition to this day. I think she was at the inauguration a couple weeks back. So that's really cool. She's still, kind of breaking ceilings and making herself a household name.
Yeah, the first to do anything. That's pretty cool to say. Definitely.
All right, our challenge for you today is all about following the rules, which you should be doing mostly every day anyway, but we have a fun twist on it. So whether you're having dinner together as a family, if you're all watching a movie one night, anytime that you're together, think of a rule that everyone has to follow, where it could be you can't say the word I, you can't use someone else's name. If you break that rule, you have to do something in return. So I know we had a challenge a couple weeks back where if you weren't doing a responsibility, you had to put $1 in a jar or do 5 push-ups. Something that's going to benefit you, so it's not necessarily a punishment, but try to follow the rules and then kind of see who ends up either with the most punishments or the least. It's a good way to kind of stick to a rule that's put in place, and it's fun to do as a family.
Definitely. And part of sportsmanship, sportspersonship, is playing by the rules. Mm-hmm. That's a real important part of it. So challenge yourself. Hopefully you have some fun while you do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our quick little show for today. Natalie, what's going on with programming?
We are nearing the end of our winter programming. It has been completely virtual, and it's never too late to tune in to any of the shows or the offerings, the programs that we have. So look at our website, our social media pages, our YouTube pages. You can tune in during these 6 weeks. You can tune in 6 months from now. They will still be there that you can listen back onto some of the chatter that we have, do some of our golf fitness classes, listen to the speakers that are with Exploring the Game or Girls Golf, and stay tuned because our spring programming, which is going to be outdoors and together but safe, will be released very, very soon, and we can't wait for that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Natalie. Yes, spring is coming. We're fighting through this winter here. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of your day and a great